Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of O Canada.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'd like to thank our piper, Ed Coleman, and his grandson, Liam Coleman, for the inspirational processional music. Thank you for that wonderful performance. Mr. President, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all those joining us by live stream this afternoon, on behalf of the graduates, faculty, and staff of the Nova Scotia Community College Kingstec campus, welcome to the 2014 Convocation ceremony. My name is Isabel Madeira-Voss, and I'm principal of Kingstec campus, and I'm very excited about our celebrations today and our ability to be here today to celebrate the achievements of our 438 graduates. And I'd like to thank you for joining us this afternoon to be part of the ceremony recognizing our graduates from the School of Access and the School of Business. I'd like to begin by introducing our platform guests, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. So starting on my immediate right, John Lohr, our member of the Legislative Assembly for Kings North. The Honourable Scott Bryson, Member of Parliament for Kings Hants. Don Bureau, President of Nova Scotia Community College. Paul Walter, Member of our NSCC Board of Governors. Jane Davies, Executive Director, NSCC Foundation and Alumni Relations. Roz Penfound, Vice President, Academic. Carol Fox, Executive Director of Corporate Relations. Kathy McLean, Vice President of Learner and College Development. Michelle Lane, Vice President of Advancement. And Monica Foster, Vice President of Administrative Services. Starting in the back row with Lucy Canary, our Dean of the School of Trades and Technology. Tara Lee Hammond, our Dean of School of Access and Flexible Learning Solutions. Ian McLeod, Dean of School of Applied Arts and New Media and Dean of School of Business. Kathleen Allen, Dean of Student Services. Gary Elliott, Dean of Academic Quality Assurance and Program Development. And Peggy Lee Barkhouse, our Kingstec Campus Registrar. John Smith, our Manager of Student Services. Patsy McDonald, College Registrar. Sharon Marie Sellers, Academic Chair for the School of Business. and Jadine Sherman, Academic Chair for the School of Access. Did I get it right? And seated in the audience on my right are our dedicated faculty and staff members whose dedication and commitment has been instrumental in the success of our students. I ask that they stand and be recognized by the graduating class and by all of us here today. So please stand. There. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to specifically acknowledge those faculty and staff who are retiring from NSCC this year. We have some who joined us this morning, others who are here this afternoon, but I'm going to list all of them. We have Reg Rand, faculty of School of Access. Reg, do you want to stand? We had Eugene Potier, faculty of our School of Trades and Technology, was here this morning. Peggy Duncan, faculty of our School of Health and Human Services. Janice Henderson, faculty of School of Business. And Judy Hainstock, faculty with Health and Human Services, who retired earlier this year. I'd also like to recognize some very special guests that have joined us this afternoon, beginning with Rod Franklin, who's here from the Department of Labor and Advanced Education, John McLeod, Diana Brothers, Warden of the Municipality of Kings. Welcome, Diana. Leo Glavine, our MLA for Kings West. Keith Irving, our MLA for Kings South. Emily Sampson, Administrator of Dykeland Lodge. Jeff Cantwell, Mayor of Wolfville. Sean Whitney, recently retired member of our NSCC family. And Richard Daphne, Warden of the Municipality of Hants West. Welcome. And so, I'd now like to invite our Member of Parliament for Kings Hants, the Honourable Scott Bryson, to bring words of welcome. Scott?
Thank you, Isabel, and I'm delighted to be here with you today. And of course, this is a very special Father's Day weekend for many in the audience, because I can only imagine the immense pride you have in the graduates today and the appreciation they have for their families, who've been such great partners in helping make all of this happen. I can only imagine how proud you fathers are out there today, but let me share a moment of pride I have, because my daughters turned 16 weeks today, but most importantly, they slept from 9:30 p.m. to 7:30 this morning. And so, which in our household is a big deal. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for your accomplishment here. And when I think about how the nature of work, the nature of learning, the nature of education has changed in the roughly 25 years since I've been in formal education, I think that Nova Scotia Community College plays an incredibly important leadership role in our province and is a world-class institution to help you get the skills you need today for the jobs of today, but throughout your lives to get the jobs you need for the jobs, or the education you need for the jobs of tomorrow. I think that's critically important, because one of the things that has changed over the last 20, 25 years, in the old days, you would get a diploma or a trade or a profession and you'd be finished, and that would be it. Your education, formal education, was over, and then you would work in one job for 20 or 30 or 40 years and retire, and that would be about it, in often cases the same employer. That's changed fundamentally, and the rapidity of change in education and learning and work will only increase in time. So I think that not only has Nova Scotia Community College been a great partner with you thus far, but I think you'll probably find in the future that Nova Scotia Community College will continue to play an opportunity in helping give you the skills you need for the opportunities of the future. Congratulations to each and every one of you and to your families on this very special day. All the best and well done.
Okay, thank you, Scott. I'd now like to invite our MLA for Kings North, John Lohr, to bring words of welcome.
Thank you, Isabella, and graduates, faculty, family, guests, members of the fellow members of the legislature. I'm very honored to be here today to congratulate the graduates and their families and NSCC. And I was thinking about what I would say. I wrote a letter to the graduates of the high school, and in that letter, which these graduates wouldn't have received, but in that letter I said I thought they should follow their heart. And after I wrote the letter, I thought, no, is that really what I believe? And what I would encourage you graduates to do is, yes, I would encourage you to follow your heart, but more than that, whatever you find yourself doing, do it with all your heart. Life brings us many unexpected challenges, and sometimes there are mistakes of our own making. Sometimes things can change in an instant, which are beyond our control. And whatever we find ourselves doing, I would encourage you to just make up your mind that you'll do your best at it. We don't control a lot of things in life, but what we do control is our own attitude and our own response to that. And I know as a farmer, sometimes I've made mistakes early in the spring and had to live with that mistake all summer and see it there and work my way through it. And so sometimes it's things that we do, but lots of times it's things beyond our control. So whether you find yourself in the job of your dreams or a job that you think, oh, this isn't what I plan to do at all, make up your mind that you'll be the best dishwasher or the best cook or the best whatever you find yourself doing, or if you're volunteering, make up your mind you'll do the best that you can at it. And I think that's what we control in life, is our own response to circumstances. So I would encourage you to do that, and once again say congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, John. It's now my pleasure to call upon our president, Don Bureau, to address the graduating class of 2014.
Well, good afternoon. You know, today is one of the most special days of the year for the Nova Scotia Community College, and this is one of the highest honors that I have as president of the college, to stand on this stage to share with you, our graduates, a few words, and in a moment to present to you your certificate or diploma. But before I do, graduates, I need to share a little secret with you, and you must promise not to tell anybody. Deal? My secret is this: I get very, very nervous when I speak in public. And you're probably thinking that could be an issue, given that speaking in public is a critical aspect of my job. In fact, a few years ago, I shared with my youngest son that I had a fear of public speaking, but I said to him, the good news is I'm comfortable with the other aspects of my job. To which he replied, without missing a beat, he said, Dad, that's like a pilot saying they're comfortable with all aspects of their job except for the landing part. Well, that son is now 17 years old, and this fall he'll be studying at NSCC. In fact, he'll be coming to Kingstec. So I got to tell you, I'm dreading the day next year when he's sitting down there watching one of my speeches. But after bringing me down a peg or two, he gave me some good advice. He said, Dad, in terms of remaining calm when speaking in public, he said, just tell a story. And that's what I plan to do this afternoon. So the story begins last December, because you see, my parents, who are in their late 80s, my mother, who sadly has Alzheimer's, as a family, we had to make a very difficult decision just before Christmas to have them move from their home of over 50 years into a seniors complex. Folks, one of the hardest decisions of my entire life. Well, the first evening in their new home, they were having supper in a common dining area where all the residents come for their evening meal. And across at the other end of the dining room sat a lady who my father saw, and he thought he recognized her. So throughout the meal, he mentioned to my mother a couple of times, "I think I know that person." When we were done our supper, we went over to introduce ourselves. And as it turns out, she is a retired medical doctor who set my father's broken arm many years ago. In fact, it was many, many years ago, because you see, she's 105 years old. And my father was a young teenager 75 years ago when she set his broken arm, and he had not seen her since. My father introduced me to her, and only as a wonderful, loving 87-year-old father can do, he said, "This is my son. He's the president of the Nova Scotia Community College, and I have no idea what he does to keep himself busy all day." Well, that evening, I had an hour-long conversation with that doctor, and she shared with me a number of stories from her life from being a country physician. And in speaking with her, it became very apparent that she had a very successful and gratifying life, and I felt truly honored to be in her presence. In fact, as we spoke, a couple themes emerged that I think are very relevant to today. The first is entrepreneurship. As she told me about her life, it became very clear that she was very entrepreneurial. And while one could consider her to be a small business operator, as she operated a small rural medical practice, her entrepreneurial spirit went far beyond that. She was a pioneer in becoming a doctor at a time when the profession was very male-dominated. She had a vision of how healthcare should be provided, and she was not afraid of taking a risk. She exuded positivity, and she possessed a deep resiliency to use her skills and knowledge in very creative ways to help communities around her. Graduates, you know, I believe having an entrepreneurial spirit is a very powerful force. In fact, it's been said having an entrepreneurial spirit, in its broadest definition, is one of the most powerful assets that we have to address the challenges faced by the world today. So graduates, I hope you never ask yourself the question, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? But instead, please ask yourself the question, what type of entrepreneur you want to be. Whether it's operating a small business, working for a large corporation, or volunteering for a social initiative, the province of Nova Scotia, now more than ever, needs you to be proactive and creative in using your advanced skills and knowledge to help build the economy and quality of life of our province. In short, we need you to be as entrepreneurial as you can possibly be. The second theme that I found to be so powerful emerged from the fact that she'd have been an immigrant to Canada. This amazing woman of 105 years told me a number of stories of how she had to overcome barriers that were far beyond simply being one of only a few female doctors practicing in Atlantic Canada 75 years ago. Being new to our country, not having many friends or family members nearby, gave her an insight to the importance of being open and welcoming to everyone living in our communities. And as we spoke, it became very clear that she loved philosophy. And she quoted one of her favorite philosophers, and I actually wrote down what she said. She said, "The mystery of human existence lies not just in staying alive, but in finding something to live for." She explained to me that one of the main purposes of her life was to embrace diversity and to help others be successful, especially when facing challenges or barriers. Graduates, as we continue to work and live in an ever-expanding global economy, the province of Nova Scotia will need to be as welcoming as we can possibly be. As you undertake the next stage of your lives, please never underestimate the impact that you can have by having a purpose of helping others be successful, especially those facing a challenge. In fact, as I look around this venue this afternoon, I know there are many individuals who've helped you reach the success that we are here to celebrate. whether they are family, friends, amazing NSCC staff members, graduates, there are people who are in your lives who've helped your journey of learning. So graduates, I have one last assignment for you before you officially complete your program. I want you to think for a moment of that person that's here today who's been part of your learning journey and who's helped you overcome some challenges or barriers. And I've asked you to think of that person because we have a tradition at the college, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and give a wave to somebody that's here today as a way to say thank you. So as your last assignment, stand up and acknowledge somebody in the room, please. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals joining us this afternoon that I'd like to recognize. For decades, our alumni have been driven by a deep purpose to find creative and entrepreneurial ways to help enhance their communities. I want to acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this afternoon. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, would you stand now to be recognized? So in conclusion, graduates, on behalf of the entire college, please accept our congratulations. And if any of you have a fear of speaking in public like I do, my advice for you is simple. Spend some time with our most cherished of community assets, our seniors. They will truly inspire you to be entrepreneurial in your own unique ways. They will inspire you to have a purpose of embracing diversity, and they will inspire you to tell stories. Again, thank you, congratulations, and in a phrase, you rock. Great job.
Good afternoon. My name is Jadine Sherman, and I am very proud to be the academic chair for the School of Access at Kingstec campus. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all of the requirements for credentials in the School of Access for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Ali Allen, Honors. Tracy Benjamin, Honors. Josh Bentley, Honors. Nancy Brown, honors. Brittany Dearman. Michael Eldridge, honors. Melanie Hiltz, honors. Elizabeth Lamb Woodworth, honors. Maria Limon, honors. Selena Levy. Joseph Meaden. Clarissa Meyer. Sean Ormrod, honors. Corey Plater, honors. Ashley Prendergast. Elisheva Sanchez, honors. Angela Seelig, honors. Tara Smith, honors. Karen Spencer. Alicia Vino, honors. Matt Vino, honors. Shane Webster, honors. Melissa Williams. Cerise Winter, honors. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates and diplomas. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in the Adult Learning Program. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Academic and Career Connections. Valerie Barcier. Joseph Bell, honors. Silver Doherty. Emily Hughes. Karen Reeves, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Academic and Career Connections, the graduates from the School of Access.
Good afternoon. My name is Sharon Murray Sellers, and I am the Academic Chair for the School of Business. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Business for the Certificate in Baking and Pastry Arts. Claire Armberg, honors. Victor Chow. Sarah DeBow. Jessica Jordan. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Baking and Pastry Arts. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Medical Office Administration. Leanne Avery, honors. Charlene Barkhouse, honors. Teresa Corkum, honors. Kimberly Doherty. Ashley Hamilton. Ashley Harding. Tracy Hartling, honors. Kayla Houghton. Caitlin Hubley. Tina Hughes, honors. Stephanie King, honors. Ashley Link. Samantha Milligan, honors. Shaylee Newman, honors. Catherine Odell, honors. Juanita Pinch. Melissa Pinio. Zoe Reeves. Daryl Shea. Beth Stevens, honors. Kristen Lee Stronach. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Medical Office Administration. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Office Administration. Morgan Davies. Sherry Lee Eaton, honors. Emma Garrett's, honors. Nadia Garrett's, honors. Caitlin Laffin, honors. Lauren Lydiard. Brooke Melvin. Tracy Merritt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition in the community college that when a faculty or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Scott Patterson joins us now to present his daughter with the certificate in office administration, Holly Patterson. Colby Reiki. Margot Ridgway, honors. Kelsey Schofield, honors. Caitlin Spencer, honors. Christine Spidel, honors. Taylor Swinemer, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in office administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Elena Chasson, honors, co-op. Yolanda Cleves. Renee Cormier. Aaron DeVoe, honors co-op designation. Shelley Forbes. Good try. Diana Gibson, honors. Kathleen Jago. Ingrid Moy. Sean Thorson. For the Diploma in Business Administration Accounting, Tina Arnberg. Joni Bizanson. Sophie Cameron, Honors. Susan Crowell. Marcia Freckleton, Honors Co-op Designation. Polly Hurlbart. Chris Kelly. Jessica McGarrity. Cheryl Quast. Okay. Luke Slonleg. Dallas Wheaton, Honors. For the Diploma in Business Administration Financial Services, J.C. Arsenault. Hannah Bennett. Carlton Brown Hart. Aaron Campbell Hunt. Roger Schmiz. Sarah Coffin, Honors Co-op Designation. Carly Connors. Alexa Chris, honors. Candace DeVoe, honors. Andrew Eddy. Janelle German. Paula Grimwood. Reese Huey. Chelsea Ketty. Cynthia Ann Kinsman. Sarah Nickel. Megan McDonald Allen, honors. Jessica Millett. Rebecca Shirley. Sonia Winters. For the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing, Andrew Bent, honors. Andrea Boone. Luke Churchill. Daniel Goss. Bradley McNeil. Jeremy Mott, honors. I know. Megan Sampson, honors. Aaron Titus. for the Diploma in Business Administration, Software and Information Management, Robert Barclay, Honours. Greg. Lila Jane Gregg, Co-op designation. Jessica Hobson. Hello. Congratulations. Thank you. Leslie Swift, Honours. Peter Ward, Honours. Holly Witherell Hayes. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in business administration. Mr. President, the candidate for the Diploma in Office Administration, Software and Information Management, Lisa Keith. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduate in Office Administration, Software and Information Management. Mr. President, Culinary Arts Program Co-op designation, Lauren Campbell. Mr. President, David Campbell joins us to present his daughter with her diploma in culinary arts. Alicia DeVoe, Honours. Megan Gadet. Dennis Keyser. Holly Kelly. Rebecca McNulty, Honours. Samantha Mickelwaite. Catherine Nimmo. Marissa Peterson. Ryan Saunier. Jessica Stokes. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in culinary arts. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Tourism Management Co-op designation, Laura Armberg. Jessica Drennan, honors. Nyla Frank Rogers, honors. Brianna Hall. Kelly Harbers, honors. Kendall Harvey. Carly Ketty. Kayla Keogh, honors. Felicitas Knuff, honors. Amanda Last. Emily Longmire, honors. Chelsea Norwood. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in tourism management. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the graduates from the School of Business. And Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, that is the class of 2014.
Good afternoon. I'm John Smith, the Manager of Student Services at the Kingstec campus. Just last evening at our campus, at our student awards ceremonies, the students in each of our programs were recognized for their outstanding achievement and contribution to their class and industry. I would like all of those students last evening who received awards to please stand now so that we may acknowledge your achievements. I now have the distinct pleasure of presenting to you the major award recipients for the Kingstec campus Convocations 2014. These people have not only achieved academic excellence in their respective programs, but they've contributed to the college, they've encouraged their classmates, and they've made contributions to the communities. Their accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. The 5 major awards are listed in the back of your program, and we're presenting 3 of those awards this afternoon. Our first award this afternoon is the Governor General's Academic Medal, and this is awarded to a graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a diploma program. I'll please ask the Honourable Scott Bryson to come forward to present this award. The recipient, who is graduating from the Business Administration program, is Elena Chesson. Our next award this afternoon is the President's Award. This is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to the campus and community activities. I'll ask our President, Don Bureau, please, to step forward to present this award. The recipient, graduating from the Academic and Career Connections program, is Joseph Bell. And our final award this afternoon is the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. This is presented to a graduating student in a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. And I'll ask the Dean for the school, please, Taraline Hammond, to come forward to present this award. You're probably wondering why he's still here. This year's recipient, graduating from Academic and Career Connections, is Joseph Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the award winners of the Kingstec campus, Nova Scotia Community College 2014 Convocations. I'll now ask Holly Patterson, who's graduating from our office administration program, to come forward and present the valedictory address to our convocation. Holly Patterson thoroughly enjoyed her year at NSCC. The hands-on approach, along with her excellent instructors, helped her appreciate how much she was learning and the difference she was making in her classes. She says, "I've matured so much since I began at NSCC. I have met so many people who have helped me grow as an individual and achieve my goals." Well, after graduation, Holly hopes to find a career in the health field, building on the skills and experiences that she acquired through her studies at Kingstec. Her message to the graduating class: never let fear decide your fate and be open to life's possibilities. Please join me in welcoming Holly to the stage.
Confucius once said, "We all have 2 lives. The second begins when you realize you only have one." Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, President Bureau, Principal Madeira Voss, honored platform guests, families, and of course, the NSCC Kingstec graduating class of 2014. My name is Holly Patterson. I'm a graduate from the Office Administration program And my second life began when I applied at NSCC. If you had asked me a year ago where I would be today, I could never have imagined that I would be giving the valedictory address at my own graduation. At that time, my 5-year plan included buying a house with my boyfriend and getting married, not getting dumped and moving back in with my parents at 27. I won't sugarcoat it. This past year was a struggle for me. When I moved back home to Nova Scotia in July, I felt defeated, and I was petrified at the idea of starting over. I realized that I had been too dependent on others for my happiness. I had let their wants and needs outweigh my own for so long that I had forgotten what it was like to have any say at all. What I didn't realize at that time was that this was a perfect opportunity for growth. My application to NSCC was the first thing I'd done for myself in a long time. It was the prospect of starting fresh. That day was the first of many when I said, I'm doing this for me. Less than 2 months after I moved back home, I found myself sitting at the Kingstec gymnasium, surrounded by strangers at orientation. Again, I was terrified at the prospect of starting a new chapter in my life, but I was relieved to see a very similar look on the faces of those around me. Remember those first painfully awkward weeks, struggling to find your foothold on campus, trying to make friends of the strangers? It never seems to get any easier, does it? Eventually, though, I did begin to flourish. I joined the Student Association as sport coordinator. I played soccer, and I was getting better grades than I ever have before. Through these activities, I also began friendships that I hope will last a lifetime. I learned so many things about myself here at NSCC that I could never have hoped to learn on my own. My best friend Colby taught me to never let fear decide your fate. I found that especially poignant given my journey over the past year. That creed is something I hope to carry with me into the future. Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield gave a TED Talk recently on the topic of fear and how we can begin to conquer it. During his training at NASA, his team would perform tasks over and over again, practicing all possible outcomes. That way, if something were to happen out on mission or on a spacewalk, they wouldn't be afraid. I think that this translates well to our lives. If you try to continually open yourself up to new experiences, you will, eventually, begin to look forward to them and not to fear them. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Like President Bureau, I'm terrified right now. Even after all the practice we get in class, public speaking still makes me nervous, and I'm scared that I'll fall on my face like Jennifer Lawrence did at the Oscars last year. You may not be able to see it, but I'm shaking so badly that I'm holding onto the podium for dear life. However, I'm here. I almost didn't let my name stand for valedictorian, but I'm so glad that I did. I've taken a stand against my fear. I won't let it hold me back like it has so many times before. So please, don't let once-in-a-lifetime opportunities pass you by simply because you are afraid. You might just be missing something incredible. Despite everything that has happened to me this past year and everything that I have overcome, I know that my story is not unique. There are so many of us that have overcome obstacles, fear, and adversity. I've encountered many students who have been through much more than I have and still come out on the other side. I know single parents who came here to provide the best future for their kids. I know people who worked 2 jobs just to make ends meet, but were still on campus every day. Candace, in the business administration program, had her second child during the second semester and was back to school just 3 days later. The class of 2014 is full of people who have started living their second lives, people who have made the most of this opportunity. The obstacles that we overcome don't have to be huge either. They can be the smallest things. It could be that 40-word per minute typing wall that you just couldn't break, or tackling a really complicated recipe for the first time. It could be writing your first psychology paper, or maybe it's memorizing the cardiovascular system. My sister took the tourism management program a few years ago, and I remember her coming home one day and proudly exclaiming, "I learned how to make a bed properly today, and it only took me 15 minutes." Obstacles don't have to be large to be in your way, and the effort it takes to overcome small obstacles is just as significant. It is incredibly surreal to be standing here today giving this address. It feels like the culmination of months of struggle, perseverance, and accomplishment. Everyone here today, whether you are graduating from the School of Business or the School of Access, no matter what your grades or circumstances, you have come to know these three things intimately. We have all struggled, we have all persevered, and we have all accomplished our goals. We all came to NSCC for different reasons: to get a career, to get an education, or to prove something to ourselves or to others. I want to highlight today is what it really is: a celebration of our accomplishments. We have reached our goals, but now it's time to set new ones. These goals will carry us into the future as we venture out on our own, some of us for the first time, and some of us again. In closing, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who helped me with my journey along the way. My family, my friends, and my instructors are just some of the people who lent a hand when I needed a boost and helped me to accomplish my goals. And I know President Bureau has already asked you to stand and acknowledge those people, but I want you to keep them in your mind and acknowledge those people who have supported you and helped you get to where you are today. I would like to congratulate all of us, the NSCC Kingstec graduating class of 2014, for accomplishing our goals. This chapter is coming to an end, and the next chapter is beginning. Don't be afraid to turn the page. Own your struggle, own your perseverance, and own your accomplishments. It's what inspires others to do the same. Congratulations, class of 2014. You've earned it. Thank you.
It's a wonderful speech. Thank you. Do you want to go this way? Okay. Okay, graduates. After receiving your credential on stage today, you were presented with your official NSCC alumni pin. After the ceremony, and you return your gown, I would ask that you begin wearing your pin with pride, knowing that yesterday you were students, but today you are graduates who will remain forever NSCC alumni. This brings us to the end of our convocation proceedings. We invite you to join us for a reception in Fountain Commons, which is just up the hill from this hall here, immediately following the recessional. During the recessional, the front row party, led by our president, will be followed by the faculty and staff as we leave the auditorium. I ask that you please stand as you're able and remain standing until the stage party and the graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you. Enjoy the afternoon. My water? Oh, you want your water?